Hello everybody, it's Mindy with another version of, I recorded this already and had no microphone working at the time, so here we go, round two, ding ding. Yep, it's been a thing, let me tell you. So yep, this has been opened, and we're gonna do it again, all right, because I have to see it. I mean, I already saw it, but I want you to see me see it. If that makes sense, right? So let's just do this. If you're new here, welcome. They're not all like this, I promise. I promise. If you're returning, thank you for returning. You know, there's been a few. Anyhow. All right, let's get to it. The plastic is off, and we have the new box with the slidey sleeve thing here. The slidey sleeve, right? So, you know, they've gone to just a generic box for square drills, another one for round drills and all the sizes. And then they put a handy dandy sticker on the end of the box to personalize it for the painting. This is, of course, a Chuck Pinson. It is called Peace After the Storm by Chuck Pinson. Now, if you know, you know. Chuck Pinson comes on my channel once a year, and we get to chat with him and ask him questions, and he shows us things. This was one of the paintings he showed us in September during the Chuck-along. New artwork. Well, you know, newish. Definitely was not a diamond painting yet. So we got to see it before it became a diamond painting. I love that. I love when he comes on and he shows us artwork and things, because he talks about it. He talks about inspiration. He talks about like technical things sometimes. I mean, sort of technical, like how he decided to do certain things in the painting and whatnot. Sorry, I did have a hard time with this the first time too, because it's big, and I had a hard time getting it out of the box. Had a hard time putting it back in the box too, so there's that. Oh my goodness. And you know what? I just thought my Treasure Quest card is not in here. I took that out already, and I put that away. But it did come with a Treasure Quest card, and it was a bronze, just so you know. So anyhow, things are a little different when you're re-recording, right? Re-recording. All right. Yeah, but I love that he shares all that with us, and he talks about things he put in there and why he did certain things, and talks about light and shadows and just the inspiration behind things. It's just, I love it when he does that. It is so cool. How do I want to do this? What am I trying to do here? Am I backwards? What am I doing? I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go this way. What do I have on it? I already have something on it. Seriously? It must not be from this time, because I just washed the counter this time. Oh, goodness. I'm sitting here, and I have a cat staring at me. He's outside looking in, and he's like, can I come in? We've all been outside because it's like 30-some degrees today. Fairly nice. A little windy, but hey, you know, we had things to do outside, so we've been outdoors. Okay, here we go. One more time, people. One more time. All right. So here's our drills. Now look, okay, this isn't too bad. Remember, these have been opened and gone through and rebagged. Not too shabby. Not too shabby for repackaging. Oh, I meant to show you the stickers on here. Peace After the Storm. It's right there. Okay. Toolkit. Toolkit has not changed much in a while. The only change they have made to it recently is they have switched out the putty in the twisty pen for white wax. So there's that. Still got baggies. Here's our tray. Stopper. A lot of people like to kit these up, keep them, get racks to put them all in, all that stuff. You know, I don't have that many. Well, I maybe have that many, but they're in boxes still, because I just leave them in the box. I don't take them out. I can't get it. I can't get the tray open. Really? Okay, there. I just pulled it off. So you get some more white wax in there. You get a little bit of pink wax. You get a 7-placer because you have a 4-placer on your pen. So there's that. Maybe someday I'll have a bunch of these I can just give to somebody who wants to have them. I had trouble with it. There we go. Who wants to just keep them and be able to kit up an entire painting, right? That's never going to be me. I just don't have the space for that. So I will have no need for these in the future. I really won't. Okay. In here, I already put my little, I put my little thing back in here, my little paper. All kinds of stuff in here, tips, tricks, how to diamond paint, QR codes, Facebook group, and all those kinds of things. And like I said, my bronze card was in there as well. Okay, I was surprised when I opened this. This you can put in a logbook. That start and end date here, that's a separate thing you can peel. The sizing information is separate. The picture separate. The names on the back, you can peel off whatever you want. Choose the pieces and parts you want if you do a logbook and you want to keep it in your logbook. All right. So this is what surprised me, is that there's 89 colors. When I opened that up, I was like, whoa, 89 colors. Okay, that's a lot of colors. These are all individually cut and they peel off. You can put them on whatever type of storage container you use. And at the end, first of all, our 6,000 numbers are down here at the end because those are colors that they have created that are not DMC numbers. They felt they needed some more browns and some more pinks and some more purples. So they made more colors. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABs and 3 fairy dust. Nice. All right. So there's that. Okay. Now let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the painting. All right. First of all, before I unroll it, let's look down here at the bottom. We haven't talked size, but it's a big one, right? It's a big one. Here's all of our licensing information and our size. This is a 93 by 70. Well, you know, short like a centimeter or a part of a centimeter. A part of a centimeter. Anyhow, and of course we have the perforated plastic with like the gray lines on it. There's a drill field, totally clear and very nice. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? I know that you are. I know that this was already a sneak peek, but you get my version, you know, because, you know, as the Chuck Pinson lover of the world, you know, you like to hear what I have to say, right? Of course you do. I get the glare here, of course, because it's getting to be evening time and we have all the lights on, so we have a little bit of glare. But isn't it gorgeous? It's gorgeous. Okay, what's not to love about this? It has my favorite things. It has flowers. It has a lighthouse. It has a sunset. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. All right? Yeah. So, you know, we learned about, you know, why he puts things in here. We got the pelicans. We've got shells in the path. You know, he put a lot of flowers and bushes. There's a little bird right there. See it? That's a bird. That's a cardinal. Beautiful. There's a bluebird over here. And they have a house. And they have this path. There's a path that goes out to the water, path that goes up to the house. You know, it's gorgeous. Another bird over here. And we got some sailboats. The lighthouse is saying, hey, don't come too close. This is, you know, the shoreline, shallow waters or rocky. It's dangerous here. Don't get too close. Keep your distance, right? I love everything about this. Look at these legends. Look how big those legends are with 89 colors. That's a huge, huge legend. The sunset, you guys. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Look at all those oranges and reds and yellows. It's just beautiful. I mean, I can picture myself just like I'm here. I'm like right here, just standing on this little sandy path, just like looking out like, oh, I'd rather have a chair. Give me a chair and let me just sit there and watch for a while, right? The lighthouses are interesting. They're all different. They're all unique. There are some that are similar, but I don't think there's one lighthouse out there that's exactly like another one. They're all a unique experience when you get to go see them. I love doing that. And we have a lot of lighthouses here in Michigan because we have more coastline than any other state in the United States because we have all those Great Lakes, right? Yeah, little tidbit of information for you. Here's one thing I love is that you can tell the sun is shining on the house. All of this part at the top is orange and yellow. The bottom is not. The sun is not hitting here like it is up there. It's a play on color and how shadows and light work. I love that. Absolutely love that. All right. Well, I'm done talking about that part. Let's look at drills and see what we got. And then we'll see what we can find on our painting. There are a bunch of special drills. What did I say? 4 or 5 ABs? 5 ABs. And I love that. Well, I'm not going to spoil it because I already know. We'll talk about that in a minute. My love of ABs, all right? Still love ABs because they serve a purpose. We'll talk about their purpose in my mind here shortly. All right, let's roll through some colors. You know me, I'm not going to talk about numbers, just going to talk about how pretty they are, purples. Here is a fairy dust, and we're going to look for this fairy dust. As soon as I get through this strip, we're coming back. Oh, and here's another fairy dust, a creamy fairy dust. We're going to kind of do this a little different. I find it easier to just look for them as I find them in the strip. All right, so let's go back to this creamy color. And it is 38.55. It's a small little a, little lowercase a. You think I would remember where it was, right? You'd think. But, you know, it's been a minute or two. Okay, there's a few of them down here. I'm going to have to, like, not zoom in. Okay, there's a few down here. There's some in these flowers here. Not a lot, but a few. There's some here in the flowers. Where else were they? There's some on the sailboat. Yes, some on the sailboat. Is there some on the house? Let's see. Do we have some on the house? Feel like there's some on the house. Yep. Where the light is getting yellow on the house here, on the window panes there, we have some in there. All right. Okay, we're going to call that good. The other one was this pretty blue color, which is a P. We're looking for the P, and it's blue. Is it in the flowers? I don't think so. Is it in here? No. It is on the bluebird, right there on the bluebird's back. And then through the water, we have like strips of it, stripes going across the water. There's some over here in the flowers. In these flowers over here, we have some of the blue. And there's a little bit in the sky here, a little bit right here, and a patch right there. There's a nice big patch right there. Some goes this way, big patch there. So there's some in the sky, some in the water. And then I love that there's some on the bluebird. And then a little bit in the flowers up here. Just a little bit. Okay, let's keep going. More blue. 2 934s, which is a very dark green. 2 of this pretty pinky, plummy color. 2 of these orange. I mean, you know where that's going to be. If it's not in the sunset, I don't know. 2 blues, 2 browns, 2 peachy colors, 2 3371s. There might be another one of those. There might be. I don't know for sure, though. More green. 935 is a nice dark green. Blue, purple. That's a purpley brown color. Look at the greens. 4 bags of 936. That's going to be used a lot. 792, 803 blue. Look at, there's more green. 580, 3 of those. And a beautiful, beautiful pink. There was nothing special in that strip, now was there? I recall that. There was one strip that had nothing in it. All right, here we go. Look at this. Look at this orange color. That's a fairy dust. That would probably be the last of our fairy dust. And look at all the pretty colors for flowers, blues and pinks. And there's our first AB. Okay, so let's go back and let's look for this orange fairy dust. The orange fairy dust is a heart. And it is in these reddish flowers here. I think it's, yep, it's in here in these red flowers. It's here in these red flowers. Now, does it come up here to this bush? Yes, this is like a bush. It's in here. And this is part of the sunset. A lot of it is right there. Let's see. Is there more in the center of the sunset? Or just, I think it's just over there on the edge. Yep, it was just over there on the edge. So you kind of get the idea. Red here, red in here, the flowers here, the flowers here. That's where the main color shows up. All right. Now, our first AB is that pretty, like limeish green colored. Okay. And it's like a Saturn, kind of like Saturn. And it shows up really well. I remember this now. See these little black dots? These little black dots in the green? That's this color. That's the AB. And it's exactly where it should be, doing exactly what it should be doing. In my humble opinion, that's one of the best things ABs do, is they highlight flowers, grass. They show where the sun is shining on them, just kind of speckled throughout. And then up here in the trees, there's a bunch in the trees. It's just where light would reflect and pick up the light on the petals or the leaves. And I think it is the perfect thing to use ABs for. And I love it. All right, how about this one? 436. It's brown. And it is, what symbol? Oh, it's like the two slash lines going toot toot like this. You know what I mean? Toot toot. I keep thinking it should be in here, but it's not. It's not in there. Where is it? Where is it? Is it on the fence post? Is it on the birdhouse? Where is it? Where is it? I don't know. I can't find it. I'm not finding it. I found it the last time. How come I can't find it this time? Well, there's some in the roof of the house over here, just a few. There's got to be more someplace else. Oh, where are the little slash lines? Oh, where can you be? Oh my goodness, really? Okay. Not finding them. How about down here? It seems like that would be too dark for down here in the like sand. Yeah, it's not down here in the sand. Okay. I give. I mean, there weren't very many, but still, if I find any more, I'll let you know. Okay. Mustardy color, orange. We have another pretty blue, this time in an AB. And we have a purple AB. Okay, so we're going to look for a blue AB, which is the asterisk. And I believe, yeah, it's all through here, and it's also on the bluebird. And then, was there some in the water? No. No. Oh. Well, I feel that there was more, but I'm not finding them. And I cannot find those slashes anywhere either. Huh. Okay. Well. We're going to stop there because I can't find any more. Anyhow, the other one is this purple. It's pretty light purple. And it is the fish, like the fish scales. You know what I mean when I say the fish scales? Looks like a fish with no, just its skeleton. And it's purple. Come on, it's purple. Where does it go? Purple. Oh, goodness. Why is this giving me such a hard time? I can't seem to find any. I don't know where they're at. up here in the tree. There's some in the tree up there. Where's their purple at? You guys, where is their purple? Where else do you see purple? I don't see purple anyplace else. Reds and blues down in here? Oh, goodness. I don't know. No. I don't know. I can't find them. I cannot find any purples. How about up here? No. Okay, well, this is an epic fail, huh? Okay, let's just go with this. It's pretty. How's that? It's pretty. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'll tell you this. It was much better the first time through. Much better the first time through. I found things quite easily that time. It was just like, I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe because it's darker tonight, you know, and oh, there's 4 of them right here. Can you see those 4? There's 4 purple right there. 3 purple right there. Well, that's why they're hard to find, because there's like 2 or 3, 4 purple right there. Okay. Yeah, there's not very many of them for sure. And they're just kind of in random spots, you know, a few here and a few there. All right. I love it. It's gorgeous. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Do you remember the interview? Were you there when he showed this picture to us and talked about it? I'll see if I can find the live interview and maybe just link it above so that you could go back and watch it and hear what he has to say about it. Okay, I can do that. That's easy enough to do. So thanks for watching. And like I said, if you're new here, they're not always this way. They're really not. I promise. I promise. I promise. And it was better the first time, honestly. Okay, something. Oh, I know what we didn't find. We didn't find the white AB. I didn't even see the white AB. Did you? Or was it a fairy dust? Where was it? I didn't even notice it. There is a 5200 AB, and I didn't even notice it. Where was it? Did you guys see me go through it? Anyhow, I can tell you where those are. Those are all through these flowers, little white dots through the flowers. There's some on the pelican there. And on the house. There's quite a bit on the house here. Like on like the door frames and or the edges of the house and things like that. And then you see these 4 stark white spots right there on the lighthouse. That's the white AB. How come I didn't notice the white ABs as we were doing that? As we were going through the drills. Okay, there's not as many white up here as I thought there were. There's just a few. There's like a few here and some here. There's not a ton. Maybe that's why. There must not have been very many of them. I know they're here though, right? I know they're here. Okay, I'm done. Let's call this quits while we're ahead. Are we ahead? I don't even know. Okay. Again, thanks for watching. And please come back and watch something else if you're new here, because this wasn't the greatest. I'm just saying, it wasn't the greatest. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. You know, hit the like button because, I mean, yeah, just because. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, you guys.